Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to TheNasr Plays The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, episode number, I can't believe we're already here, 25. This is the 25th episode here. And in this episode, I got some heart pieces to collect. I have one item to get, and then we'll make our way to the 7th dungeon. So at this point, this is episode 25, I think we'll be able to get through all the rest of the episodes by episode 30, I would say. Alright, so this is one heart piece I can't believe I forgot. This one is one I should have picked up a lot earlier, but I totally forgot to pick it up. It happens. But now I have it. And let's go. I'm just gonna sit here, man. He don't give a duck. Alright, let's head to 4. Alright, so I now have 3 heart pieces left in the game to collect. So next, there are 2 in the Dark World that I can pick up. Actually, before I go even... let's pick up this one. And then we'll head back to the Light World. So I got a couple things that are going to happen, as I mentioned. There are 2 more heart pieces I'm going to collect this episode. There's one I can't pick up until I'm in the 7th dungeon of the Dark World. So for that one, of course, we're just going to have to wait a little bit here. Just, studying my map, making sure I know exactly where I need to go. And I do. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So, one thing, I'll apologize for 2 errand episodes back to back. But this will be the last errand episode where I just have to do things outside of going into dungeons. So yeah, after this, it's just going to be straight story. Now, at some point, I probably want to go and upgrade all my arrows, so that's another thing I may do off camera. Because remember, upgrading arrows and bombs is very boring. That's probably my biggest note I'll say to this game. Is that I wish, like, I could have just, like... It's nice that after, like, the first one, it's fine. You throw 20 in at a time. Like, I can live with that. And then I like that it gets to 50. I can go 50 at a time. But it would have been much appreciated if after a couple 50s, they didn't just let you start doing 100 at a time. That would make things go a little quicker here. Alright, so we're on our way to the next heart piece that I have to collect. Dark World theme. And as you can see, there it is. So let's lift this rock like a man! Alright, and then this is a little interesting cave here. Go up the stairs, so that's nothing new. And then a giant gap, that's nothing new either. That's why we have the hook shot. I'll collect whatever they'll give me here. Now we have this, so as you can see, you can't progress forward, and you can't hook shot through. But luckily, we have the magic cape. Turns us invisible, and we can just walk right through. And that's heart piece number 2. So we have 2 left now. So at this point, let's head back to the Light World. And we are just going to sort of chill on top of Death Mountain. Go to number 1 here. So just avoid that cave. So So now I'm just going to head over in this direction. By this direction, I mean going up one. And then heading in this direction. Because now we have an area that we can now access that we couldn't access before. I could have came here a little sooner, but you know what? Right now it's fine. So we have a few random caves here. So I'm going to go through, because there's a few rupees I can collect here. Okay, this guy should not... Okay, wow, he should not be that hard. Also, I'm a little tired. I did not sleep well at all last night. Like, I had a big personal phone call that I was waiting for this morning, and I was really thinking about it. So I am maybe on, like, 3 hours of consecutive sleep. So my apologies if my play is a little erratic. But I was just... I just want... But you know what? Can't let a little thing like being tired stop me recording here. We're so close to the end of the game that I just gotta man up and do it. Ooh, I'm glad I missed that sword swing. So I'm just gonna go through all these random caves here. There's a few different things that we'll be collecting. This is the one I want. Should take me to this room. Perfecto. So these first few caves I'm going through, I'll be collecting a lot of rupees. Which the main thing I need rupees now is to upgrade my arrows, which will, as I mentioned, happen on a standalone episode. Or not standalone episode, will happen off camera. Fairies, cool. So if I need fairies, they're there. I have 2 blue potions and 2 fairies ready to go. Ideally, I'm going to save those for the dungeon. Around here, there's a lot of health, so I should not have any problems. Another shop. Man, there's a lot of shops in Hyrule. People are just spending their money, typically on potions, bombs, and then another item. One random. Every store here has potions, has bombs, and one other item that you can only get from the store. It's a shopping model of Hyrule. Okay. Let's do this top one here. Actually, I think I didn't want this one. It's alright. Fall down this hole here. Yes, I did want this one because 50 rupees, I'll take it. I need all the cash money I can get. Cash money. We'll head back up here. So we gotta fall down one more time. Climb back up, and then we collect the heart piece, get the one last item. Ooh, that reminds me, actually before I collect that item, a smart thing would have been to have green potion. I could burn one of my blue ones. I typically don't like doing that, but I may have to. feel like, yeah, was I here already? Yeah, I was here already. I'm just going crazy. Maybe I just need to go back to the dark one. So as you can see here, these mountain caves can get a little confusing because a lot of places you have to go up and down through random holes, things like that, but we made it through. So as you can see there is a heart piece that we need to get. So the way I will do that is I am going to teleport to the Dark World. So I need to hit this in a specific way. Hear that sound? That's good. So this opens this up here. And of course, we'll be coming back here in a little bit in the next episode, because that's how I'm going to enter the next dungeon. Oh, actually, I went a little too far. This section. Okay. I need then seconds, so this is a little annoying. That's an invisible platform. Luckily, I knew the way to walk it. So these two walls I know I can blow up. This one I don't believe blows up. Yep. Thick. That tink sound. Can't blow it up. More fairies. Yeah, that's right. Heal me, lady. I'll thank you, girl. I'll remember that kindness. And another wall we can blow up. Boom. So that is all the heart pieces I can collect now. The last two things before we end this episode, let's go back to the Dark World here. I got some random rupees to collect. Which I'll do here. Yep, and it's gonna make me re-enter from where I came into the room, so just to make my life a little easier, let's exit and enter back in. And right now you just gotta use your hook shot to get to these chests. Boom. That should be all of them. And now I can leave this infernal place. I want to say that is where I drop. Or not. Let me just double check here. With my sword at 4, these guys are not hard, but they definitely do a lot of damage. And sometimes drop fairies. Random fairy drop. Hashtag random fairy drop. And if you can take a wild guess, that is somewhere I will be back. I will be back to this location. I think I made the right decision. Did I make the right decision? Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay. So this section is kind of weird, and I wish I had a random green potion because I'm about to burn a blue potion. Okay, that's fine. Took a little damage. Nothing a few hearts can't fix. And the last item. You got the cane of Byron. We'll call it the cane of Byron. Oh, Byron. The cane of Byron. If you swing it once, a ring of light will protect you. And of course, it uses your magic. And the way to get back is I need more magic. It probably doesn't make sense to use this, but just to show you what it does, it makes me invincible. I can't tell if I think it used a lot less than. I mean, obviously I have more now than I did with the magic cape, but I don't know if it's just because I got better at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is going to be it for this episode here. It was another errand episode, but this is the last one. We have all of our items. We have all the heart pieces that we can pick up now. We'll pick up another one on the at the 7th dungeon. So the next episode will begin right at the 7th dungeon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my arrows a little bit more here. I should be able to get to at least 60. I'll see if I can get another 200 rupees to get to a solid 70. Okay, bad place to stand. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish up the rest of maxing out Link here, and then the next episode's gonna begin right at the 7th dungeon. So you'll watch me enter the 7th dungeon, and that's where we make our final battle of this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for putting up with another and the last errand episode. Nasr signing off here. Deuces.